Hi, my name's Kyle. I teach English and Spanish at Concord. I'm going to start off with a little interactive task. The first thing you're going to see are 4 cultural collages that students in my virtual exchange make. And they meet about 6 times over Zoom, face-to-face meetings. And I want you to tell me where you think these culture collages, what culture do they represent? I bet you only get 3 out of 4.
West Virginia.
Yeah, West Virginia, top left. I knew y'all would get that one. How about this one, top right? Mexico, tamales. Bottom right?
South Korea.
Yeah, that's hanbok, traditional Korean clothing. And this is the one I bet you won't get. Anybody want to take a guess? Nope.
Cleveland.
It's a small Caribbean country that's half an island. We had an exchange student from there. No, international student. This is Saint Martin. Okay? This is the #1 reason you should be doing COIL at your university. Numbers. I bet you don't have 400 study abroads over 4 years. Guess how much it costs these students to participate in a COIL? $0. Okay? Guess how many students from our partner universities participated in COIL? About 400. It's fair, it's equal, it's mutually beneficial. These are our partners. I know Dr. Wise, Dr. Gazal, or Dr. Wise anyway, you also work with Anahuac Puebla. I traveled to Costa Rica one year going to Nicaragua, couldn't work in Nicaragua, political situation's a mess. But I thought, okay, maybe Costa Rica, and they agreed. They've been great partners. English 101 works with Anahuac, and I work with Costa Rica in Spanish 101 and 102. This one I consider more of a COIL. There's like a project students work on. This one's just a virtual exchange. It's just a language partners, and they do fun things. So this is the project they work on in English 101. So this is kind of some of the materials we use. We make handouts for every meeting. Our students meet over Zoom. And a lot of the things they do are supposed to be fun and sharing culture. And they also, in my COIL anyway, my virtual exchange, we have a Facebook page. It's a private group. And every week we ask questions. And we require them to comment, to leave comments on their partners. So in addition to the partners you meet on Zoom, you're also interacting with the entire class on some kind of discussion. Dr. Williams uses Blackboard, our LMS at Concord. And we started, you know, my collaborators in Costa Rica, they have great ideas, and one year they took a picture. And I said, oh, that's great. We'll put it on the top of our Facebook page. And now it's something we do every semester. All right? So this activity is gestures, and they talk about what that gesture means in their culture. And then they play taboo, and it's a way, I put all the instructions in English and Spanish, so they're on equal footing. No one's in a superior, inferior position. There are a lot of challenges to doing this kind of thing. One is, especially in English 101, because they're maybe the first semester in college, there's some disengagement. And there are always people on both sides who just disengage and, oh, we lost a partner, whatever. The universities have different goals and agenda. Concord's been really great because they just kind of pat me on the back, oh, good job, and don't really mess around with anything. But, our other partner universities, they're more heavily or less heavily invested in this kind of thing. And Concord's small. The Costa Rican University has thousands of students, so they've been really nice to work with my 15 or 20 Spanish students every semester. I would love it if more faculty members would get on board with me, but there's some hesitancy. And I totally understand because when someone from Glenville told me about this in January 2020, I wasn't interested. 2 months later, I changed my mind. The benefits are the reason why I'm still doing it 4 years later. Cultural awareness. It's not about learning about another country, but when you interact with someone from a different culture, as you all know, you'll learn about yourself. I like to think of it as like looking into a mirror the first time. You really get a good picture of yourself. You get language skills, at least in Spanish class too, and you're motivated. I tell them the first week, okay, hola, me llamo, mucho gusto. Remember that in 5 weeks, you're going to be using it with your language partners. And all kinds of soft skills. Someone takes leadership in the groups. You have to find ways to communicate with people from a different cultural background as you. You use technology, you record videos, you have to upload them, you have to take screenshots. You manage your time because you have to figure out with your group when you guys are going to meet. And you're working with the team, no matter what. But overall, I always tell my students, it's about making friends, having fun, and learning from people that are different from you. All right, this is my last slide because I know dinner's coming. Just want you to read some of what our students say about it.